a new fire move I just did. Not mine. Nobody's dollars.
They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to the home of the BYU Cougars at LaBelle Edwards Stadium in Kevo, Utah. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the BYU Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. BYU ready to put a foot to it and get this game going. He'll bring it out. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So Coastal Carolina's offense will go on the attack first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day, and I think Jesse...
It's a seam wide open! And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got it. And why waste any time? Get right to it, the offense, with a big play right out of the gate.
And sending a clear message, Reese, they are going to take shots. They've got playmakers. They've got dudes that can get downfield and locate the football. I love the attitude right out of the gate.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Fires to the right. Complete downfield. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the middle. Pulls it in. And what a throw to get it in there, and they've got it in business in the red zone at the 13. And the Chanticleers with the 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. The play action fake. Here's the heat. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
I might think about protecting my QB a little bit. I already lost one. Now your 2nd guy gets hit. You got to keep this guy.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Go to the end zone. It's picked off.
85. I keep forgetting to change those shit. That right there, I'm having off
They
forget.
gave up some yards, but what did they do? They forced a 3rd down, a predictable situation, played great discipline, broke on the football, and forced the big interception.
Stretch out without ever stressing out. But the traffic-free gift.
There they go.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Got enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And a great job on the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right at the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Running back searching for a hole.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Cougars really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. Caught close to the marker. It's Witherspoon. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open. Who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
From the gun, the running back has it. He has the first and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Cougars pounded the rock to move the sticks now back to work. Fires to the big fella. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
So difficult because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's blocking run. I got to go get it. The quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm trying to...
Turning it on. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, BYU.
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
Say your war. War.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So it's an 80-yard drive. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win in data, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
We've reached the break. BYU is on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. First play of the period, first down here. They're going to run it to the right. There he goes. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw one first down. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. Third down coming up. shotgun, wants to pass. Fires to the wide out. That's caught. It's Singletary. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Wants to throw again. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Taking it the other way.
Shit, guard butt. We're playing guard butt. They put the backup in. They play guard butt.
Already in this game, he's got to do a much better job with this decision.
Uriah. Fucking play guard butt. He's not that play.
Ready to get into that playbook. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough.
A shot toward the end zone.
Yes.
It's picked off, and they ruined the drive with a turnover.
I'm sorry.
And you will always remember your first, and how about that? Breaking up the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this kid.
Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. The shot that clears with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Under fire. Oh, and he got it well as he just got rid of the football.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
That's not big chap. They'll mark it at the 30. And the shot to clear has come to the line with a new set of downs. Give to the running back. Can't get him to the ground. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll move the wide receiver. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. With the catch, it's Singletary. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. And they got the completion, but still looking at a 3rd down. Looking to throw. The sure hands, it's Marks. Coming through with that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. The sure hands. It's Singletary. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Looking downfield on first down. Rushes on him. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's up. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. So now it's 2nd and long. Gives it on the option. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. He wants to throw it. They've got the screen set up. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll need a little distance and accuracy, a 42-yarder from the left hash. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept him straight enough, too. That'll bring him to within 4. And he takes this from inside the 5. He found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll start this drive with a pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Witherspoon. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. How about this running back dragging a toe and getting it inbounds?
Showing off the wide receiver skills. You know, running backs are so talented nowadays, and you split them out as a wide receiver so much, and he showed it there. He can play wide out easily with a nice catch, nice awareness.
Grab near the marker. It's Jean-Pierre. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the +42.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Caught near the sideline. It's Witherspoon.
Really nice job by the defense, keeping everything in front of you in that situation and rallying to the football. And now you're rewarded with third and long. So we'll see on this next play if they do the same thing here or if they sell out and bring the blitz.
That is no good. Guys, after the miss,
why y'all robbing me like that?
Second quarter, that means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Provo. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to our broadcast team inside Lavelle Edwards Stadium.
The shot that clears will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. He's stuffed after picking up one to the 23. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Might be changing the route. Back to pass on 2nd down. It's complete to the left. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. To the air on 1st down. That's caught. It's Jean-Pierre. A huge pickup on the play before he goes out of bounds, but the question is, will it stand? There is a penalty marker on the field. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. After getting moved back, it's 1st and 20. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Fires left. Found a seam. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. BYU with the first and 10. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Got the first down and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They're down to the 25 on first and 10. Red pass, it's complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Offense gets set for second down. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. Got a man. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. The Cougars had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Here's the handoff. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
When I think you're seeing the mental approach this offense is taking now, with a nice lead here late in the third quarter, they're satisfied to just run the ball and chip away at this clock. This has been a really good-looking drive. Plenty of plays. They're staying on the field. They're booming.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cougars. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
And he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box. Still, this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
And the returner will be knocked down. Coastal Carolina has it. The shot to clear offense headed back to the field. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. Handoff from the gun. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. And the shot to clears are in the hurry-up. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Pressure coming. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The number one.
Yeah.
Warrior status. Delivery, 30. Health, 100%. Regular speed, 12. Running speed, 26. Max stamina, 100. Stamina.
Is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the third quarter comes to a close. That's the end of the quarter, and BYU is on top. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out, and they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Looking for space. It's Aurora. Oh, he's got some space. He's got it. 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Lowers those pads.
Fucking sick, boy.
Touchdown, Cougar! They tackle a war onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Now, a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really...
Hey, look at that top. Kind of like it went the wrong way. Put it right there, but 60 yards still went the wrong way.
Conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the fourth quarter.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week in the ACC, fellas. Clemson is down right now, but I'm not convinced this team doesn't have a C.J. Spiller-like big play in them. Any change in momentum, and this is a brand new game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Notre Dame. Any big changes in this ACC clash? We've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final. The shot that clears, come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Going to swing it on second down. Working that left side now. They get it out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Looking to throw on first down. Looking left. It's caught downfield. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. And the shot that clears want to move quickly.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. Look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first down. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
See, let me throw the ball to him.
Got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. Throws toward the end zone. And it's picked off at the goal line. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage.
16.
What a play there.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passion, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
He's stuffed after picking up one to the 23.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. He wants to change this route. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Punt is on its way. Playing the field position game as he makes a fair catch right at the 50. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. Well, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed it.
Yeah,
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Toledo.
Getting down after a solid return.
and I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the fourth quarter, getting your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love...
Takes it the other way. He's at the 20.
29.
And the stomping has commenced.
29.
No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And with that touchdown, man, you're getting excited. As a fan base, you're about to go
29.
like a lot of things could go wrong to start a season. Everything's gone right. That's a great sign for this squad. They got it rolling. Can they keep that momentum, keep climbing up the rankings, and who knows what happens at the end of the year.
Bringing it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Coastal Carolina has it. The shot to clear offense headed back to the field. The run from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans will argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. The shot that clears will call on their front team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. First play of the drive comes from the 41. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock.
I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Past the 40.
Baja.
25, he's got room. And
To
with
Baja.
breaking news, they score yet another touchdown.
Way to use that speed.
Everybody's got his toolbox between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience. With that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stuff.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. From the gun to Give, looking for room. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. And that makes 5 interceptions.
Let's go.
The nightmare is alive.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side. They've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this team.
It's complete. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And he takes on the extra point. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. this offense needs something to feel good about. It hasn't been very productive today, Jesse.
Well, I think it's just important they stay aggressive, try to throw the football, and just see what this quarterback can do here at the end of the game to build confidence for the next time they take the field.
Yeah, and there hadn't been much good today. But build confidence, sure, but just show your team you're going to keep fighting no matter what the scoreboard says.
So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Looking to throw on first down. Here's a throw downfield late. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Nico.
Do better next time.
They get the timeout call.
My bad, Nico. I'm sorry, Nico.
7 seconds left on the clock. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right.
Damn it.
Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And after this play, the cake will be baked. These corners going to give these receivers some space. Wants to go up top on first down. A shot toward the end zone. And he throws yet another interception.
Freshman. Hey, Langton. Hey, Langton. I thought they'll make a ball stop.
Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play can decide it. Just frying pan meat today's game over.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.